Hello everyone and welcome to weather. As the dry season continues, here's a reminder of the outlook. Seasonal forecasters expect near normal rainfall for the period from January through till May. However, water resources may be impacted by the drier than normal conditions for the first part of the dry season, then buffered by some wetter than normal conditions for the second half of the dry season. And the 2024 dry season is also expected to be warmer than average. So remember to conserve water during the dry season. Now, Trinidad and Tobago remains generally fair this evening. It's been a generally clear evening, despite scattered light to moderate showers coming off the Atlantic. And Tuesday's satellite imagery shows bands of low-level clouds within the trade wind flow. And these steady easterly winds will continually push pockets of moisture across Trinidad and Tobago on Wednesday and Thursday. And relatively fair conditions also dominate the eastern Caribbean. The atmosphere remains relatively dry and stable because the Azores high pressure in the North Atlantic extends a ridge of high pressure across Trinidad and Tobago and the Windward Islands. Meanwhile, steady easterly winds across the equatorial Atlantic may create occasional cloudiness within the trade wind flow. And further north, the tail end of a cold front gradually clears the Bahamas, Cuba, the Cayman Islands and Jamaica. Cloud showers, rain and isolated thunderstorms crossing Hispaniola will eventually reach Puerto Rico as the frontal boundary reaches the northern Leeward Islands on Thursday. Meanwhile, Saharan dust will remain at light to moderate concentrations for the next few days. However, another significant plume of Saharan dust leaving Africa is expected to reach South America later on this week and affect the Eastern Caribbean by the weekend. So closer to home now in current conditions, Piarco saw a high at 32.9 degrees Celsius. Currently, we're now at 29, and our Crown Point today was 30.9 degrees Celsius, and right now it's at 29 degrees Celsius as well. So in tonight's forecast, Tobago can expect a mostly fair night with a minimum of 25 degrees Celsius at Crown Point. In tonight's forecast for Tobago, you will see that 25 degrees Celsius, and for Trinidad, you're going to see 23 degrees Celsius. You can also expect a forecast minimum 23, as said before, at Piarco with those similar nighttime conditions with a chance of an odd shower. And heading into midweek Wednesday in Tobago, watch for a generally sunny day alongside a daytime high of 32 degrees Celsius at Crown Point. Trinidad, however, at 1 degree higher at 33, though feeling like 38 degrees Celsius, so stay hydrated. Also, though conditions may be generally sunny, watch for that chance of the isolated shower on Wednesday as well. Checking ahead now to Thursday, we anticipate mostly fair skies, though with the low chance of the odd shower. And for Friday, the start of your weekend seems to be taking these similar conditions, fair but accompanied by the odd shower as well. And for mariners, there are no marine advisories around Trinidad and Tobago. Swells from the east will continue midweek. Meanwhile, the front to the north is causing poor visibility at sea with strong winds and rough seas near Jamaica. So the Meteorological Service of Jamaica warns mariners of possible dangerous sea conditions for small boats offshore western and northern Jamaica with wave heights up to 3 meters. For us, though, local waters remain moderate. However, as always, continue to monitor sea conditions when at the beach and fishing. So for fisherfolk and bathers on Wednesday, expect moderate seas with wave heights from 1.5 to 2 meters in open waters and less than 1 meter in sheltered areas. Port of Spain high tides will be at 3:03 a.m. and 2:12 p.m. with low tides at 8:10 a.m. and 9:02 p.m. And for Scarborough, high tides are at 3:07 a.m. and 2:18 a.m. while low tides are at 8:21 a.m. and 9:06 p.m. For the recap now, remember to always conserve water during the dry season.